Monday, October 27th, 1975, and now Lowell Thomas.
I'm Harvey Hoffman. Now CBS covers the world at 7 o'clock. From Chomonaco, Bolivia, from El Ayun, Spanish Sahara, and from Lucknow, Xinjiang, China, comes today's news. Good evening, everybody. This is Lowell Thomas for CBS News. Egypt's Anwar Sadat, the first Egyptian leader ever to visit the White House, received a warm welcome today from President Ford, who said his visit symbolizes the new dimensions of our friendship. Sadat, in reply, saying he had come to the U.S. to put the relations between our two countries in proper order, adding, "We are here with an open heart." The two then holding the first of 2 days of scheduled meetings. White House spokesman Ron Nessen saying they discussed mainly the search for peace in the Middle East and the strengthening of U.S. and Egyptian relations. The president pledging, we are told, to ask Congress for money to help the Egyptian economy. And now this message. The president today placed a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknowns in Arlington National Cemetery in honor of Veterans Day. In a taped message, he urged all Americans to pause in tribute to the priceless contributions of all veterans, and in particular those who gave their lives so this nation might live. At Lucknow, Xinjiang province, Red China today detonated an underground nuclear device. The blast heard first by Western listening posts and then confirmed by Peking. This Red China's first nuclear test in more than a year, with a magnitude of about 20 kilotons, same as the Hiroshima bomb. Said one military source, the Chinese may be testing smaller tactical warheads as well. And fighting between Muslim and Christian militiamen in Beirut has now spread to the city's high-rise foreign residential areas and the great hotels. The U.S. and other embassies advising their nationals to leave Beirut as soon as possible. Madrid, Generalissimo Franco is fighting today what they are calling his last battle. The 82-year-old Codillo in critical condition, his doctor saying the end may come at any moment. Morocco's plans to stage a giant march of peace into the Spanish Sahara. It was challenged today by the militant Saharan National Unity Party. This in a radio broadcast from El Ayun, the Saharan capital. The nationalists who are seeking freedom from Spain are asking the would-be marchers, "What will you do in the Sahara?" And answering by saying, "You will run out of food within 48 hours and you'll eat dust." Danville, California, the story of Roger Crawford, who has an artificial left leg, only 3 toes on his right foot, only 2 fingers on his left hand, and 1 on his right, and he's still a high school tennis star. Young Crawford saying, "That's the way I was born, and I'm going to live life the best I can," adding, "No one, handicapped or not, is ever going to accomplish anything in life if they remain in a sheltered corner feeling sorry for themselves." And now for CBS News, this is Lowell Thomas saying, so long until tomorrow.
WCBS News Time, 7:06. Good evening. I'm Harvey Hoffman, and the Gordon Barnes forecast for tonight generally clear.
Monday, November 17th, 1975, and now Lowell Thomas.
At 7. From Rambouillet, France, from the Mekong River, and from Brownsville, Texas, comes today's news. Good evening, everybody. This is Lowell Thomas for CBS News. First, welcome to WJFL Vicksburg, Mississippi, newest member of our CBS radio network. President Ford and the leaders of the 5 other free world industrial powers at their French summit today pledged mutual cooperation to fight the world's worst recession in 40 years. The big powers expressing confidence in full economic recovery. The statement hailed by the president as representing a conviction that we can be masters of our future. And now this message. An unidentified CIA man trying to block publication of a Senate report says his life will be in danger if it comes out. The judge agreeing, but says he has no power to edit or censor congressional reports, so motion denied. And a San Francisco judge ruled that Sarah Jane Moore is competent to stand trial on a charge of attempting to assassinate the president. This based on psychiatric reports. The defendant is ordered to stand trial December 15. Reykjavik, Iceland. A breakdown today in those talks between Britain and Iceland on North Atlantic fishing rights. Icelandic gunboats sent out to intercept an estimated 50 British fishing vessels nearby. Iceland vowing to enforce its new 200-mile fishing limit, and the British warning they'll fight. A Thai gunboat sunk by Laotian gunners in the Mekong River, whereupon Thai forces across the river opened up with rockets and machine guns, the most serious of recent clashes between Thailand and Laos. And the final chapter in a big tech Texas hoax, Brownsville, an illiterate mechanic's helper, Ernest Metters, with his wife and children, showed up in Munster, Texas, in the mid-50s, claimed a nearby oil field on the strength of an alleged old Mexican land grant, and 5 years later it was proven phony. In the meantime, they lived like kings and queens. They even took over a big ranch. The Metters now owing over $1 million in bad debts, but at age 65 today, the victim of a heart attack, and now this message. A final tribute to Associate Justice William Douglas. Chief Justice Berger reading a letter from Douglas' colleagues praising his unparalleled knowledge of legal matters, and reading a letter from Douglas in which the latter compared his service on the court to one of his canoe trips. Those who start down a water course may be strangers at the beginning, but invariably close friends at the end. The parting is sad, yet there is no parting because each happy memory of fulfilling and beautiful hours lives on and on and on. By the way, Senator Ted Kennedy tells how his mother was out walking at Lake Worth, Florida. She was approached by an old friend, a widower. You know, said the man, I'd like you to be one of my girlfriends. Oh, said Mrs. Kennedy, and how old are you? The man replying, 75. Said Rose Kennedy, well, I'm 85. You're too young for me. I'm looking for someone 90. And now for CBS News, this is Lowell Thomas saying, so long until tomorrow.
At 6 minutes past 7, good evening. I'm Bill Smith, WCAU Radio News.